Hey guys, what's up? And this will be my video on the iPhone OS 4.0, all the new features that Apple told us in the keynote on April 9th, 2010. Alright, so the curtain has been pulled on the iPhone 4.0 and the new list of features is massive. There's multitasking, a refreshed interface, and literally 100 of other changes to the iPhone software. And here is the full features of every single feature for the iPhone OS 4.0. Alright, so the first feature in this keynote they announced was multitasking. Alright, so it's handled with a simple task switcher. Double click the home button and then you'll get a list of running apps. You can select switch and then you're done with the multitasking. Multitasking is also limited to audio because it can work with Pandora, which is a radio app on the iPhone, and for VoIP, which is Skype, it works with that, so you don't even have to be running the Skype app, and then you can receive calls on your iPhone. And on GPS navigation, say you're running the TomTom app, and then you close out of the TomTom app, and then you open the iPod app and you play music, it will still say the directions for the place that you're going. Alright, so the next feature is fast app switching. With the iPhone 4's multitasking, most apps aren't actually running in the background. Just certain functions of the app, like an audio stream or a GPS lock. But all apps can now be frozen in full, so that means you can reopen them and they're restored to exactly the same state they were when you close out of that app. The next feature in OS 4.0 is per app SMS and alerts. Notifications can be sent from apps on the iPhone and not just other remote services. Alright? In other words, if something important happens in an app you just opened and moved away from, a notification will pop up in whatever app you're using at that time, effectively saying switch back to me, and it'll switch back to that app. It's a fairly clever way to keep track of background apps without the need for a start bar or dock type interface. The next feature is folders on your iPhone. Alright, so you can finally sort your apps into folders, and so your home screen won't be as cluttered. You can also name the folders, as well as you can drag the apps into that folder. This is a lot like categories when you jailbreak your iPhone or iPod Touch, where you can organize your apps into one little folder. So, yeah, the next feature is a unified inbox. With a unified inbox, multiple exchange accounts, fast inbox switching, and threaded messages. So that means if you have a MobileMe email, Yahoo Exchange, and 2 other exchange accounts, you could put them in all one inbox, and then it will just be like your normal unified inbox. Alright? So you also have threaded messages in it, and this is really a huge deal because the iPhone client has barely changed since the initial release of it. Alright, so the next feature in OS 4.0 is the iBook Store. Okay, so the iBooks is an ebook reader app that is sort of like the Amazon Kindle app, and accompanying the store from the iPad has ambled on down to the iPhone. So you can finally have iBooks on your iPhone now, just like the iPad does. This probably could be more successful than the iPad because many people have the iPhone already. Alright, so the next thing is custom backgrounds. Alright, so the iPhone, the jailbroken iPhone already had custom backgrounds, as well as the iPad that just released has custom backgrounds. So now they are importing it to OS 4.0. Alright, so now you can just choose a persistent background for your iPhone, and you can set it to the lock screen as well as the background or the home screen of your iPhone or iPod Touch, as well as you could set it to both. The next thing is the iPhone OS 4.0 Game Center. This is going to be a big deal to games on the iPhone, alright? So Apple's going to roll out a centralized gaming service or a multiplayer network just like PlayStation Network or the Xbox Live Network. This will help connect games to one another by the end of the year. Alright, so around there. So there are services that already do this, like OpenFaint, but these services probably won't be used because Apple has already recreated that, and that will be great. And also with Game Center, you can, there's a lot more features to it, like you can play online on your iPhone against somebody else, which is really, really cool. Alright, so so you can take control of online games for app marketers. Rather than just pairing up with someone each game, you can pair up with lots of people, as well as there will be unified leaderboards and achievements, and so they are very a great way to get people nice and addicted to the games. Alright, so the next feature in OS 4.0 is the iAd service. This is a lot like Google AdSense, but it's a form of mobile advertising. It looks like Apple is finally rolling out with its advertising platform, and it will have a lot of plugins for developers called the iAd. In theory, they are relying on links to external websites, and also Apple demoed this when they opened an ad and then it went to like a little mini game. The next few features are that there will be 5x digital zoom, probably on the it will probably be on the next iPhone that comes out in June, as well as tap to focus while you record a video on your iPhone 3GS. And you can also pair up a Bluetooth keyboard that is just like on the iPad. And here are the iDevices that will get it. When the software ships in this summer, the iPhone 3GSs and the iPod Touch 3rd Gen's devices will get all the features.
It's 12:30.
Alright, so the iPhone 3G and iPod Touch 2G will get some things, but they won't have multitasking, which I think, in my opinion, isn't very good, because I think the iPhone 3G and iPod Touch 2G users should have the same features as the iPhone 3GS and iPod Touch 3rd Gen. Alright, so the iPhone 3G won't be getting multitasking, and the iPod 2G won't have multitasking. Alright, so the iPad won't get the 4.0 upgrade until fall of this year. Alright, so they won't be getting the upgrade and fall starts from around September to November and a little bit of December. So they won't be getting all these iPhone 4.0 features until late 2010. Alright, so thank you for watching this video of the recap of the Apple keynote of all the iPhone OS features. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and rate 5 stars. Thanks for watching.